Hi, I'm Noel Christopherson Angot. I'm a BS Psychology student from MSU IIT. And today I'll be talking to you about language development theories. But first, let's define language. Language is a set of spoken, written, or signed words and the way we combine them to communicate meaning. Language enables us to know what others know and feel, to pass information from one person to another, to recall past events, to predict the future, and etc. But now, we ask the question, how does language develop? In answering this question, we are faced with nature versus nurture. Oh, a fun fact. Infant in Latin is infans, meaning not speaking. Today, children display a remarkable natural ability to learn language. However, they do not absorb language exactly as spoken to them but construct their own understanding of the language. Now, all children will display the following language behaviors during the first 2 years of life. In the meantime, they get a lot of practice babbling. Beginning in about 4 months, the stage of speech develops in which the infant spontaneously utters various words at first unrelated to the household language. But babbling is not an imitation of speech. By 10 months, the babbling morphs into something that makes sense, and mama really refers to mama. By the time that they're a year old, they start to enter the one-word stage. They begin to know that sounds carry specific meaning and connect the sound dog to that furry thing across the room. The children now develop semantics. As children learn semantics, they are likely to produce two errors: overgeneralization and undergeneralization. Overgeneralization, an example of this is to add ed to every verb that is past tense. Let's say, go, the past tense is goed, which is not true, which is an overgeneralization. An undergeneralization, an example of this is animals mean mammals only. When a child says animals, they might mean it's mammals only, neglecting that fish, bird, and an insect is also an animal. The most effective way to develop children's semantics is through reading activities, various reading activities to let the children be exposed to words that the children have to know. By age 2, they develop to speak in two-word statements. These choppy sentences consist of mostly nouns and verbs. The examples are want juice and no pants. Children also slowly develop rules of syntax, the organization of words into grammatically correct sentences. Syntax develops unconsciously and without the need for instruction. Syntax continues to develop throughout high school, and by high school, students refine their understanding of syntax rules in language arts, English composition, and foreign language classes. To communicate effectively, children first need to learn the correct pronunciation of words, or phonology. At age 2, children are able to pronounce simple words such as b, p, and n. In preschool, they may have a hard time pronouncing different words such as dr, sl, and str. In addition to pronunciation, children must also learn to take into consideration the characteristics of an audience when speaking to others. Pragmatics are social conventions that adults use to communicate effectively with others. Examples are introducing yourself to another person when starting to a conversation, taking turns during conversations, and etc. On the other hand, merely listening to others' conversations, TV commercials, and etc. have little effect on language development. Now, we go to bilingualism and second language acquisition. Learning a second language is becoming increasingly important. As globalization advances, the adult workplace will offer many more opportunities to those who know one or more languages in addition to their native tongue. Research shows that learning two languages simultaneously during childhood generally results in high proficiency in both classroom language, which is English, and their native language. The more proficient students are in their first language, the faster they develop proficiency in the second language. The many advantages of second language learning and bilingualism is encourage promoting bilingualism in all students to enhance not only in cognitive and language development skills, but also better communication and interaction among culturally and linguistically diverse students. That's it for today, and that's it. That's it for today for language development theories. I hope I see you again. I'm Noel Christopherson Angot from the BS Psychology program in MSU IIT, and I'll see you all sometime soon. Peace.